All right, everyone. So today I'm going to talk about the power couple, or I guess more the trifecta of digital marketing for health and wellness businesses. So I have over a dozen health and wellness business clients that I run Google Ads for, and I've generated almost $2 million for those clients just this year so far. So in my experience, I know that right now advertising on meta platforms like Facebook and Instagram is extremely popular. And I know that other large digital marketing companies, not to call anyone out in specific, but being completely honest, companies like Forever Booked, they've kind of put this notion into the community where you run an ad and you push it to Facebook forms, right? Which makes sense. So you get the forms, it comes into whatever CRM you're using. Now it gives your team or you actual leads to work and call and bring people in. Now you actually have volume, right? But something that I've seen personally, even on my own advertising efforts, and when I talk to other clients, is a lot of people are getting burned in running the Facebook instant form ad campaigns is because they're just getting a lot of junk, right? I have talked to so many clients where they get so many leads, but they call these leads and people don't even actually know, they don't even recall putting in their information, right? So this is something that it kind of takes more of an experienced advertiser to fix, right? You can make the form higher intent by adding custom questions, but then you have to create custom values in your CRM and make sure all that's connected, right? So a lot of people don't know that. So what a lot of people are doing is they're just pushing the regular form, and they're not blocking out certain countries, and they're just getting a lot of spam and a lot of junk and just a lot of very low quality leads. So kind of with the era of Facebook ads becoming so popular in this industry, that's kind of what I've noticed has been happening. It's been kind of falling off. Lower quality leads have been coming in by the dozens, and a lot of clients I know are struggling with that. So what I recommend for the power couple, and I'm not just saying this because it's biased. Yes, I run Google Ads for health and wellness businesses, but I'm being truly honest. And what I'm telling you right now, this is the reason why I do what I do, right? So in my experience, if you start with Google Ads, you're immediately starting with people who are already interested in what you're looking for. Okay, so put a little pin in that. Bring it over to Facebook and Instagram advertising, so Meta, right? When you're advertising to people, typically I'm sure your ads are going to be running all the time. You have broad targeting, you're just kind of letting the algorithm do its thing, or maybe you're just targeting women, right? That's hitting people at any time of day. Any time of day, people don't know who you are, they're being interrupted, they're going, "Oh, right?" They don't know they need this. So you're having to spend money trying to convince people that they need it, which is a lot harder than just spending your advertising money on people who already know they need it or already know that they want it, right? So coming up at the right place at the right time with the intriguing enough headline and just being omnipresent on Google platforms with a PMX campaign, we'll get into that later. But being on Google for someone who's already looking for what you have, in my experience, just has exponentially just changed businesses because it's so much easier to close the client stays longer. It's already someone who's, let's just an example, it's already someone who wants to lose weight. They know they want to lose weight. Now they're just looking for the place that's going to help them the most, right? Compared to having to almost force this person or convince this person that they need what you have, right? You can spend so much money on those efforts compared to just putting yourself in the right place for when people are actually looking for what you have. So the power couple I have here is, let's say that your Google ads have a 10% conversion rate, which would actually still be a pretty good number. But that means that 9 out of 10 people who visit your site from ads or just in general, 9 out of 10 people, they walked up and down your aisles in your store. They checked around on your website is kind of what I'm getting at here, and they left. So someone who's still interested but is window shopping, they might just be doing research. They might be like looking, okay, if I'm going to commit to losing weight, or if I'm going to commit to fixing acne scars, if I'm going to commit to this, I want to find a company that's going to do it best. I want to have the best feel. I want to see everyone out, right? So someone in the market is now browsing. Again, if 9 out of 10 people are leaving the site, those are still people who are interested. So if you put a Facebook Meta Pixel on your website, you can retarget, which means you can literally run an advertising campaign on Meta ads that's directly only advertising to that group of people, which is called retargeting. And it's very, very cheap, right? On average, the Facebook cost per 1,000 impressions, and one impression is when you show up on someone's screen one time, that's around $15 on average. So you can advertise to hundreds of people for pennies or a few dollars, right? And those are already people who are interested. So the real thing here is, so it's almost like a funnel, right? You have Google at the top feeding all these people, and then you have Meta, and then it just kind of comes down this funnel, right? And what you're doing is now you're only putting your marketing dollars towards people who are already in the market and already looking and already know they want what you have, goes down the line. And then you catch the people who fall through the cracks and don't book by nurturing to those and making ads specifically for those exact people that you want to market to who fell through the cracks, compared to Meta when you have a more open, broad approach and you're kind of just shooting in the dark at all times, trying to see what sticks, trying to convince people in what you have. So in my experience, that's the power couple. Running Google ads to start the funnel. So you're just loading your funnel up with people who are interested, and then you're nurturing them and you're catering to them, and you are advertising directly to them to get back in front of them on Meta ads, compared to starting a funnel that's wide open and going this way instead of going this way, right? So that's my quick little rant on that, and I've just seen a lot of success with that with my clients, especially with how competitive this space is. And I swear, when I look through social media, every other post is an ad, right? So it's really hard to capture the attention of people who don't want to give you the attention, and it costs a lot of money. And Facebook Meta ads are getting a lot more expensive. So, and more expensive than they were like in 2018. So that's my quick little rant on that. I hope you were able to gather something from this, and I hope it makes sense. So thanks.